David besties.
Hi.
Welcome to Duloc. Or the swamp?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm in
it
the
doesn't
swamp.
wherever we met up, where we're throwing down.
I can't even remember. I just know that we're feuding.
If you're only listening on a podcast mode, not watching on YouTube, we are wearing our Halloween costumes.
We are. I am Shrek,
I'm Lord Farquaad.
which, you know, the sexual tension's insane between these two.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know, we just felt like Shrek was fitting for us. Lo actually had the idea and it worked.
Just came to me in a dream.
I'm thankful that I owned most of my outfit.
Yeah.
So, DIY.
This is a very, very DIY look, especially from me over here. This is interesting. Yours is great.
Thank you. I just already owned this sweater and these
The
pants.
sweater's perfect.
The only thing I bought was my vest. So
Yeah, and that's perfect.
I'm just
And
not dirty
is-
enough.
That's not a that's not a Shrek vest, is it? Or was it?
I don't know if it is.
Was
I
it like
I
a
said
stylish one?
it said no, this one's not a stylish one. I thought about getting a stylish one so I could rewear it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no, I think this is titled Ogre Vest.
Okay. Okay.
So Ogre Vest. And my face paint didn't get in, and I was advised by my theater sister and theater girl esthetician to not use Spirit Halloween. paint.
Gotcha.
She's like, it just might not come off by your wedding Saturday.
Probably not. You
So
have a little yellow tinge too.
my cosplay / theater makeup that was pretty bougie did not come. That was also in ochre green.
Dang.
So I'll just
Okay.
sit in my house alone one day, just green.
Yeah. On Halloween
Just
by yourself.
I could stare out the window.
As you're not answering the door to give kids candy, just it's Shrek.
It really
It
is.
makes sense.
I could have a sign in the yard that says "Get out of my swamp."
Yeah. Yeah.
The boys
It's
could be
festive.
donkey. I don't know.
It's festive.
Derek could be the bartender crossdresser.
Yeah.
I
That's
think that
funny.
would eat.
What is she? The sister? She's Cinderella's
Oh yeah,
sister.
she's a
Evil
stepsister,
stepsister.
right?
Evil
Yeah.
stepsister? Yeah.
And she hangs with the fairy godmother,
Yeah.
who's Diva.
Yeah.
See, I gotta watch Shrek again. It's too
Great
good.
film. Great film.
Children's shows are the best.
Shrek 2 is also amazing.
I feel like I've seen Shrek 2 recently.
Shrek 2 is probably better. It has a better storyline than Shrek 1, but,
Fair.
Fair.
He's taking back he's actually not, he doesn't care about the kingdom. He just wants his swamp back.
Yeah. And his woman.
Yeah. Slay. Okay, so a new segment that we are doing. We haven't even told you about the episode today. Sorry, everybody. So, first off, our episode is all about spooky, scary dates that we have polled the masses and found some anonymous responses
Of our listeners.
from our listeners. They're all from our listeners, actually, which is so exciting.
Yep.
I'm not excited that many of you have been on
Right.
bad first or second or third dates, but I'm still excited to read them. So we're going to talk about horrifyingly spooky, scary dates, fitting with our Halloween episode, and also welcome to our new segment called, do you remember it? Nice until we're not.
Right. Nebraska nice.
Until
Until
we're
we're
not.
not.
So this is a new segment we will be doing every single episode.
Yep. Ooh.
Usually about something that made us not nice.
Yeah. Annoyed, frustrated, irritated. Things that we would usually vent to each other about.
Yes. We've been
Like-
saving them.
Yeah.
I mean, you might know mine, but it's fine.
We'll see.
We'll see. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I did have an event that just happened on my drive here. It's not no, it was pretty annoying. So I was in the turn lane, right? Turning
Yes.
left. And all we have on this turn lane every time, it only flashes a yellow
Yes.
turn arrow. It never is green. Never.
It's the worst.
So there's a person in front of me who's inching out,
Yeah.
going to turn when they get a chance to. And you know how when it's yellow, not legal. So you're not supposed to do this, but when it turns yellow and then it turns red, the people are stopped, but you are in the intersection, just go.
You have to clear the intersection,
Just go.
technically. Yes.
Right. They decided to put it in reverse.
No.
There is a person directly behind me, so close
No.
to me. And they're backing up slowly. No need, because nobody else is coming by. They didn't need to back up as far as they were inches from my bumper. The person behind me was inches from me for no reason, just from being annoying. and
Yeah, they were
so-
just on your ass.
yeah. So I didn't even honk. I should have, but I
That's so
didn't.
annoying.
I just sat there like, do it,
Hit me.
keep going, like do it. But like I get putting like reverse a little bit, get out of the way if that was the
Yeah.
decision that you were making, but then also just go.
Yeah.
Like
Just get out of the way.
'cause then the light goes, blinks yellow again, and I'm like, great. Like he's not gonna go unless there's a huge gap. Luckily there was a huge gap. Or it
Bless.
probably would have happened again.
Oh, yeah, you would have been there for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
So that was my annoyance on my drive here. All things considered, not that bad. Other thing that's been annoying me
Yes.
in the car, I somewhat recently, not really, it was summer, got my new phone.
Yes.
I had previously had an older phone, don't remember, 11. There's a new Maps voice.
Yeah.
Hate her.
Not your
No.
fave.
No, she's telling me turn left on 144th. Like, why the attitude?
You're like,
She
why are you
gives me-
pissed?
She gives me the most attitude. Turn left at the next stoplight. Why don't you just take a right? I'm like, just be a robot. Like, why does she have to have personality? Like, she has
Well-
to have like this. She changes her tone
Is
and
she
stuff.
is she like Gen Z now?
It's something. It's so annoying.
That's so
and
dumb.
so it's like definitely using like AI. I don't know. Like that's always probably been some sort of AI situation. But now I recently, like this last week, she told me to turn on. I was turning on 168th Street. She told me to turn on 160/80th Street.
No, that's
What?
not a real
Like
street.
you're a robot. Read 168th.
That's
Oh, it
messed up.
irritated me so bad. And she said it with an attitude. Take the exit onto 160/80th Street. Like, don't say it like that if you're going to say it wrong.
Idiot.
It's just pissing me off.
Idiot.
I don't want to use maps anymore.
That
It's annoying me.
that sucks. My mom switched her voice,
Mm.
which you can do. So
Mhm.
she has like an Australian person.
Does he still have attitude?
I don't think she's updated her phone,
Okay.
to be honest.
Well, don't.
Okay.
Because it's annoying. Maybe I'll try a different voice.
But all at the same time, it's like hard if you don't have a voice because you're trying to drive and
Yeah.
not look at your phone or look at anything else. At least I am trying to do that better.
Right. I need her to speak to me,
Yeah, but not be a
not with the attitude.
That's so dumb.
Anyway, that's all.
My nice until I'm not moment is also about a vehicle.
Mm.
And I'm sure, I don't know if I've even told you about this, maybe. But Derek and I needed to get the Tahoe serviced because
Mhm.
Derek commutes to work and he just needed an oil change. It was like simple.
Mhm.
Needs an oil change. Then he realized that like one of his headlights was out. He's like, I think it's out. It's been like iffy,
Yeah.
but I think it's out. And it was. And so we took it in, dropped it off. It took so much coordination, okay? Because like they don't let you use a loaner car for a service that's small, but we still take it to the dealership. We bought it up because that's what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, if you ever want to trade it again. So dumb. And so we took it in. Derek switched cars with my mom. He drove my mom's car to work and then was going to come back to Fremont to switch her out when he's
Yeah.
off work, which was great. First off, they didn't get our car in until like late afternoon
Amazing.
when it was supposed to be like noon.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get it until 3.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's out of school
Mhm.
at this time.
Right.
And she's like, do I get the car? What's
Yeah.
going on? I was like, let me call him. So I call him because Derek set the appointment and then they get to deal with me, which is probably worse for them. And I live like pregnancy rage a little bit. And I was really raging this past week. But basically the guy's like, yeah, we changed oil. That's great. We noticed pressure sensors out,
Mm-hmm.
which means like if you hit a pothole or hit a bump, your wheels might just go the wrong direction.
Oh my god.
And I was like, okay, could we get that fixed? And he's like, yeah. He's like, no problem, but it's just going to take another hour. Okay, sounds good.
Cool.
And I said, hey, just making sure, did you check that the headlight got fixed?
Yeah.
And he goes, that was never written down. And I go, it was.
Mm.
I wrote it down on the intake form. Derek told you when he dropped the car off.
Yeah.
Whatever. But please just check. And he's like, okay. Whatever. My mom ends up picking up the car. And she's like, he told me everything was good.
Yeah.
Told me everything was right. The headlight's still out.
Oh my God.
And so I just like, it's still out, by the way. So I just like took out my day on this kid. And I was like, just so you know, it's so difficult. And like, you're not working with people who don't live in your town. Because obviously we don't live in the town that we bought our car in.
Yeah.
Which maybe I should never do that again. But it's so annoying. And so I took out my day. And then he's like, well, because it's a headlight, I think we need to have the electrician run a panel. So you can only bring it in on certain days, not every day. And so
a panel for a headlight?
yeah, he said that they didn't ever look at the headlight. They just ran it through the computer to see if it was off.
You can get your headlight changed at Jiffy Lube.
Correct. And so I was like, I think you just want to make more money off of me. So I said, sure, you can set the appointment, but I might get it fixed somewhere else before then.
Yeah.
So my dad's fixing it.
Yeah. I was going to say Ben can do it.
He's like, I'm literally just going to pop it out and put it back in. And he's like, here's the bulb. So my dad's going to fix it. So thankfully for my dad. But why do auto shops try to F you?
I don't know. I got screwed so bad at, speaking of Jiffy Lube, I've praised them before on this show. They screwed me over.
See?
And probably my fault. Also, like 1 week before I sold my car. So that's also on me.
But still.
But it's like, you do that on purpose.
100%.
Try to scam me. I
Yes.
hate that. I hate that.
I always think too, as a woman, it's always something that we are taken advantage of. Or like on the phone, I knew he like wasn't paying attention to me when I said, make sure to check the headlight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say a woman took advantage of me.
Jiffy Lube.
It was 2 women, actually.
That might
They
be
put
worse.
their heads together. Yeah, they were smart. That's why I got. Because normally they don't get me.
No.
It was a woman. She was convincing.
That's so
She
bad.
did a great job.
Honestly, give her a raise. Jiffy Lube.
Seriously.
Give this woman a raise because
No, that's so annoying.
she's a snake.
She's doing her job.
So
That's so annoying.
that
I
made
hate
us-
anything with cars.
I do too. I actually like just wish I didn't have to do it.
Me too.
And then it's hard too because then you have to be a bitch. I have to go be a bad person.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be.
Anytime I'm dealing with a car, I'm sweating profusely.
Yeah.
So annoying.
I was also mad because the main guy I usually chat with
Mhm.
at the service area was on vacation. Like, you deserve to go on vacation, King.
Yeah.
But this whole place goes to shit when you're gone.
Yeah. You gotta set people up for success when
I'm
you're gone.
literally sending him an email being like, you can't leave. I hope you know that. I'm going to have to.
They gotta do some more training.
And when you retire, I'm not coming back. But no, it's fine.
Oh well.
Made us not very nice anymore, though.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
I'm curious. We might need to do an intake form of this too, of what made other people feel not so nice.
Yeah.
This
Little vent sesh.
because you know what? We all have things.
We do.
We all have things. Okay, so moving on to the worst date you've ever been on.
I'm nervous.
Which
we don't have
didn't submit.
much experience with. I have one experience.
Yeah.
Singular.
I
First date.
I
It
have
worked
some
out for me, so
I have some dating experiences, but
like middle school, high school.
yeah, I was like in the youth.
Yeah. Different.
I would say the worst part is when I dated somebody younger than me and I always had to pick him up.
Yeah, that's
That was something that was tough.
that sucks.
But we were young.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
It is what it is.
Okay. So,
I'm nervous.
okay, there's 9 of these.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to do all 9.
See, yeah, maybe we'll have to do a part 2.
So if we didn't do yours, yell at us.
Maybe submit a better. No, I'm kidding.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding. We'll maybe have enough for a part 2 or a little feature later.
Okay, so this one's not the worst, I would say.
Okay, warm up.
It's pretty bad, but it ends well.
Okay.
So this person first off says, "Hi, Molly and Lauren.
Hi.
I love your podcast and I'm excited to write in. Mine's not that dramatic,
For you
but
to write in.
I can't wait to share."
Okay.
Okay, well, we can't freaking wait to listen. Okay, so my date and I decided to take a quick weekend trip to Chicago, which already sounds romantic, right? Big city lights, deep dish pizza, and a little sightseeing, except it turned into us never wanting to visit Chicago ever again.
Gosh.
Yikes. It started with us getting completely lost in the Lower Wacker district, which is it's not a good place. Like,
Really? I don't
I have
know.
heard of Lower Wacker, and that's like where bad things happen.
Okay.
So
Don't get lost there.
felt like we were deep in the Chicago underworld. My GPS just gave up, and let me tell you, the Chicagoans are not Nebraska nice. Funny
Yeah.
enough. We don't get out much, so we decided we needed to try some famous deep dish pizza that everyone raves about. However, we were easily tricked into trying Chicago's most famous pizza, which happened to be a local chain instead of a genuine Chicago slice. It was giving world's best cup of coffee from Elf.
Yep. Okay.
After finishing our mid pizza, we braved the car again to see the Bean, Chicago's most classic photo op, only to find it was under construction and completely fenced
bummer.
off. This sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I hope you still love your person. After our fail of an afternoon with the driving, the pizza, and the Bean, we decided we wanted to see Lake Michigan, hoping it would be one thing that went right that day. But of course, our car was too big to fit in the parking garage, and we almost got stuck turning around.
God.
So no Lake Michigan. Anyway, we eventually escaped the city and the garage with our relationship mostly intact. We are now happily married
Oh, that's good.
and just recently started taking mini vacations again. The memory of Chicago will forever haunt us.
Traumatic.
So, yikes.
Hey, sometimes you got to go through tough things like that and makes you closer.
And I always find, like, sometimes when things go so bad, you're like, this is just hilarious.
Yeah.
You just have to laugh.
Yeah.
And I feel like that whole time I would have been like,
Yeah. I think nothing
What's
is
next?
going right. What's next?
what's next? There's another shoe that's going to drop.
That's funny.
Okay. Ready for the next one?
Yes, I am.
I'm glad that we started with like a
Yeah, warm
happy
up.
a happy one.
That one
This
ended
one's this one's a little spooky.
well. Okay.
Okay. It's also very long, so buckle in, folks. When I was a freshman in college, my best friend and I went on what we thought would be a fun, simple double date. 2 guys, one for me and one for her. We'll call him Nate. This is not his real name.
Nice.
We spent forever trying to decide where to eat, but eventually ended up at this little Mexican restaurant in town. At first, everything seemed fine. Nate held the door open. He smiled. He asked polite questions about school. The usual first date small talk. But then something changed. Once we ordered, the questions got more personal. When he found out my friend and I were education majors, he laughed and said, completely seriously, I hate kids. If I could, I'd use them as speed bumps in school zones. I remember just staring at him, thinking, did he actually just say that? My friend and I locked eyes, silently communicating that we both wanted to get up and leave right then and there. And that was just red flag number 1.
Great.
Then came the stories. He started bragging about all the illegal things he had done and stupid things he had done with his 4-wheeler, driving through fields, outrunning cops, slingshotting out of trees for fun. He laughed like it was some sort of badge of honor. By now, my friend and I weren't even trying to hide our discomfort. We were both just giving each other those quiet, what have we gotten ourselves into looks.
Oh my gosh.
When the food finally came, we practically inhaled it. Anything to make the night end faster. The table fell silent except for the occasional awkward, so how's your food? And then came the check. Nate offered to pay for mine, honestly the highlight of my night.
Yeah, that's nice.
But my friend's date, he just stared at her, like literally stared. After what felt like forever, he finally said one word, split? And she was stunned. So was I. At that point, we just wanted to leave. Outside, we said our goodbyes, and then Nate grabbed me by the waist.
Ew, yeah. Ew, I have the chills in a bad way.
Keep in mind, I had met him in person for the first time that night. He looked at me and said, "Can I kiss you?" And I told him, absolutely not. But he didn't stop. He kept begging over and over again. Ew. Ick. And the look in his eyes wasn't disappointment. It was anger.
Oh my
Ugh.
God.
I pulled away, told him goodnight, and walked straight to my car. When my friend and I got back into my car, we just sat there for a second, completely silent. And then, all at once, it poured out. We started debriefing every word, uncomfortable, awful moment from that dinner. The comments about kids, the illegal stories, the staring, and then the begging. And we both agreed it was hands down the worst and weirdest date either of us had ever been on. We couldn't stop saying how lucky we were that it was over and how creeped out we felt.
Yeah.
We drove back to the dorms that night with the radio blasting I Don't Fuck With You by Big Sean, just trying to shake off the uneasy feeling. That was it. I never saw him again, never texted him. In fact, I blocked him. I had never heard from him for years until recently.
Oh my God.
Chills. Goosies. One night, my fiance sends me a text. He goes, "Didn't you say you went on a date with a guy named Nate once? The one who is really weird to you?" And I got this uneasy feeling in my stomach. I said, "Yeah, why?" A moment later, he sends a link to a news article with a mugshot, and it's Nate. He'd been arrested for shooting and murdering his girlfriend.
Oh,
Like, this is horrifying. According to the report, he also admitted to the police that he strangled her until she stopped breathing and then woke her up once they got to their destination weeks prior because they were fighting. And I remember staring at that photo on my screen, the same guy who laughed about hurting kids, who bragged about breaking laws, who got angry when I wouldn't kiss him, and it all made sense. It's horrifying to think about how close I was, how easily that could have been me or somebody else I care about that night. I wish I could say I was surprised, but honestly I wasn't. Because when someone shows you who they are on the first date, sometimes your gut already knows the ending of the story,
yeah.
even before it's on the news.
My gosh, thank goodness it was a double date. Like,
Yes.
that is my first thought. Like, what if it wasn't? What if there was nobody else there?
I honestly don't know. Like, I feel like you'd have to, like, tell the waitress or, like, go to the bathroom.
That is so scary.
That would be one where it's like you go to the bathroom and you never come back.
And I would never date again.
No. I would need a buddy.
Yeah, I would never go on a solo date in my life if you were alone. Oh my gosh.
I would feel unsafe even reading that article later.
Yeah, agreed. Like,
That's insane.
jail for life, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Murder. Whack. I'm so glad you're alive, whoever this is.
Me too. Oh my gosh. That is so scary. That is like what everybody fears on a date with somebody that they have never met in person.
Yeah. I also feel like you think you're safe in college because you're like, everybody knows everybody, or we're all like the same. At least we were on a small campus.
Yeah.
And so
Or
it's
in
like
some way everybody knows everybody.
somebody would know who you're with. And
Yeah.
if they're like, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm going on a date with this person." They'd be like, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
But that's
Oh
horrifying.
my gosh.
Horrifying. Okay. That was the most scary one.
Scary. Okay.
Maybe, I think.
We'll see.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
This is a Hinge story.
Okay, I'm scared again.
Okay. God, I'm so blessed. I also feel like so privileged saying this, but I'm so blessed we didn't have to deal with the dating scene on an app.
Yeah, we're very lucky. I mean, I just chose not to participate. I could have, but I not for me because of things like this.
I feel like I would have been an
scared.
app dater if I wasn't locked
you would have
down.
been. You would have been.
But I also
You're confident.
I like to meet people
on
organically.
the internet. I'm not. I can't.
No, you hate texting.
Yeah,
You don't even like to text.
I'm not good with words, so not going to give a good first impression.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I matched with this lawyer dude on Hinge. Really seemed like he had his life together. Huge house, transformed his basement into a dance studio for his daughter. Like, really seemed like a good situation. Psych.
Okay.
I went over and stayed the night, and I snuck out before his daughter woke up, and things seemed cool. Then a week later, I texted to see if he wanted to meet up again and go out for Halloween. He informed me he actually saw me at the bar I was at that night while he was there with his girlfriend. And then and they wanted to know if I wanted to join them for a threesome.
No.
Which, like, whatever, if that's your vibe, sick. But that's not mine, and that's cool too. Yes, you get it, queen. Or king, whoever you are. And so I stopped replying, but he kept asking me to come over and have threesomes with them. Like,
No.
ew. Also,
No.
if somebody says no nicely.
That's a weird thing to like be persistent on. If somebody says no, like, why would you think they're gonna change their mind?
Like, we want a third.
Yeah.
We want a third.
I
We still do. And you're like, no thanks.
stop.
Okay, then hold on here. Then one day he sent me video of her giving him head
Nope.
and said, "Come
Pass.
join." Which,
Ew.
like, what an honor to be getting head from someone else, and you're thinking about me. But also, please, sir, leave me alone. This person's
That
funny.
is horrible.
Okay, then 6 months later, he got blasted in that "Are we dating the same guy?" page, and women with the same experience were crawling out of the woodwork. It came out that the only reason he had full custody of his daughter was because that his family had the money to bankrupt her bio mom until she couldn't afford to keep fighting for custody. That is
Oh my
horrifying.
gosh.
He had had a girlfriend for 6 years who raised that daughter, and they were married 6 months before he cheated on her and then divorced. Some girls
Ew.
commented that he gave them STDs.
Ew.
Easily my most insane Hinge story. That's fucked.
Ew. I hate that. Ugh.
Why are people so yucky?
Creep. I
That's
hate
spooky.
that. The poor daughter.
Also, stop sending videos of people at your dick when they don't want it.
That is harassment. That is harassment. Isn't that illegal?
Yes.
Okay. Turn him in.
I think it literally is illegal. I
Turn
kind of want to.
Turn him in.
That's literally disgusting.
He shouldn't have a daughter in his household.
I am yucked. I'm yucked.
Ew.
Also, the fact that you're bankrupting her bio mom just so her bio mom can't get
Yeah,
them.
you're just a nasty person. Nasty.
You sound messed up, person, whoever you
Ew.
are. Not the person with the story. You sound like a
No.
good girl.
Yeah.
Or
Good
man.
for you.
Whatever you are. Good human.
Yes.
Okay, so... Oh my god, this is... Are you ready?
I don't know.
One time in college, I met this dude on Hinge. Hinge.
Stop with the Hinge. Maybe Hinge is... Isn't Hinge supposed to be one...
I thought it was
a
one of the
good
better
ones?
ones. Yeah. I also have a lot of people that like say, "Oh my god, that's how we found each other."
Yeah.
When at the weddings.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
All right.
One time in college, I met this dude on Hinge. We got Applebee's for dinner and then he invited me back to his place. We hung out for a few and I had let him know we were not doing the dirty this time. So he got up, goes, "I need to take care of some manly business in the bathroom then." And then went in.
I would leave at this point, walking out the door.
He came out for his phone and goes, "I'm going to need this." Goes back into the bathroom and I start hearing porn noises from the bathroom. He went in to go masturbate while I was chilling in the room, maybe 6 feet from his door. Needless to say, I bolted out of there. I didn't even stop to put my shoes on, and then I ran half a mile in the rain just to get to my car and get away. What the fuck is wrong with
So
people?
disturbing. Like, just hold on.
So you're not going to bang me. So BRB, I'm going to go handle it myself so we can continue hanging out.
Like, was that his way of saying, well, then just leave?
I don't know. Or maybe he's like trying to be like, "Well, do you want to now? Because I'm going to do it anyway."
Ew.
Like, are you going to have
Ew.
FOMO? No.
Creepy, creepy man.
That's fucking disgusting.
Well, I'm glad you left because that's exactly what I would have done. There ain't no way I'm going to sit there and listen.
No, seriously, like,
Ew.
that's fucked.
So
That's-
bad.
That's gross. Okay.
I have a knot in my stomach.
Lauren,
Gross.
Lauren can't handle these.
This is why I didn't
What would you
date.
do? What
This
would
is
you
why I
do?
didn't
You
date.
would have never dated again.
No.
I literally
But
think
after
you'd just...
after you read, not the first one. The first one was fine. That was
cute.
good. That was good. Yeah, but any of the scarred for life. Never again.
Lauren would be like, I'm gonna be a nun, actually. I'm gonna go live in
Honestly?
the nunnery.
Probably.
Safer bet.
Safer bet.
I hope. Okay,
Yeah.
this one is short.
Okay.
Said, "This is not a date, but I got asked out by someone in high school that was obsessed with me and tried to use Shaggy's song Angel to woo me. And that was a big note.
Oh, shit.
I still hate the song. I would have been like, honestly,
Me too.
Shawty, you're my angel. You're my darling." It could
That
have
would have
hit.
worked for me.
Hello would have been like, "So, we dating?" This would work.
Wait, what? Did she say the context? Like in public,
I don't know.
or like sent?
I don't know if this was like sending singing videos.
Like it is pretty cringe.
Like I think if you're
It's
like
pretty cringe.
bumping it in the parking lot, like that
Yeah.
that could hit. But if you're like sending a front facing camera singing video, maybe with your shirt off, I would have to be done.
If it's like too serious, like it sounds like he was sending it like seriously, like this is gonna get her.
Yeah.
Then it's bad. But if it's like a joke, like that would have been funny to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like it wasn't a joke.
It seems like
Sounds like he was like this will work.
seems borderline creepy.
It's really funny though.
Or like singing it at like the talent show and dedicating it. That feels scary too. And why is there, I feel like there's not as much public humiliation stuff like that happens
No.
once you kind of leave high school, college.
Yeah.
I kind of miss it.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, side note. Something I really wish that I could do, and I still might do this to you. I don't know.
Are you gonna spoil it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't even know if you have school on your birthday, but
I do.
I would want to send an a cappella group in to sing
I
you.
would love that.
She'd be like,
That's
this is
so
the best
funny.
of my life.
That's so funny.
So it's something I'm working on because it's like the meow. I want to see you whip it, but they're like singing you happy birthday instead. So
No, the only place I make a really big deal of my birthday is at school.
I should do this.
I make them all write it in their planners at the beginning of the year.
That is so diva of
Give me
you.
a gift. And then I tell them as it gets closer not to.
Do you think that your students would be embarrassed if I did this?
No. So my birthday's at a really good time of the year, like the end of April. It's like the end of the year. Like you have good relationships with all the kids, hopefully. So they like will vibe with whatever at that point. So it's a nice time to have a birthday. Like beginning of the year, no, because they don't know you. They don't care about you.
So get ready because it probably is going to happen. I've needed somebody that has a public enough job for me to do this too.
So funny.
Because it needs to be public.
Yeah.
Also, if
Well,
somebody
I don't
asks
know if
me
they'll
out
be
that
let
way-
to the school.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
We'll
I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on this.
He's calling.
No.
Not right now. Unknown number.
Ew.
Important things to do.
Okay, back to the dates. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this is making me feel sick as well. So basically, we went to see the movie Wonder, which I have not seen that.
That's
Is it about
one
autism?
with the kid.
Is it? Is it?
I don't
not
think
the
it's
one?
autism, but it's like some.
Are they nonverbal? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, fair. They went to see the movie Wonder. We will stop discussion there. And you'd think movie dates wouldn't be awkward. No, they are. But I could feel him looking at me the whole movie. And it got worse toward the end when there was a sentimental moment that could be like the first date kiss happening. Like I couldn't stop feeling him just staring at me as we were sitting right next to each other. And I can never watch the movie Wonder again. Like, was he just... Hey. Like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't have. I don't know if I would be able to get up and leave. I feel like I would be frozen, but I would want to get up and leave so badly. This is what I would do. I think. Need a refill.
Yeah.
See ya.
Gotta pee.
Well, hopefully, I guess maybe they didn't go together.
Hopefully not if it's the first date.
Call a friend.
Yeah. Get out of the Uber.
Anything.
Walk.
Yeah, you're right.
Walk to the nearest place.
Something.
I would literally go,
Like-
why are you looking at me?
No, yeah.
I'd say, is there something on my face? And then
I-
they'd try to riz me. And I'd be like,
Literally don't know. I think I would like look at them with a weird face, like not movies up there.
that'd be horrifying.
We're watching that, not this.
Like, also, if you want to make a move. Okay. So, again, most of my dating was done in like active pursuit dating was done in middle school and high school. So like if you're going to make a move, you could usually feel it. Like you could usually feel when a move was going to be made on you.
Obvious.
And like they know if you want it or not, I would say. Like I would say there's like signals like you'd open to them or like you'd touch your legs together. There's like social cues, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like if I'm like pushed up on this side of my seat and you're fucking staring a hole into my face.
This is how I'd be watching the movie.
Yeah. And they're just looking at you. Ew, it's like read the room.
So bad.
That's insane.
Maybe move over a seat. It's open.
Be like, I think I need some space.
Yeah, it's
Illy.
warm in here.
God. So nervous.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Okay, we have one more here.
Okay.
This one's kind of long, but I don't know if it's good or bad.
We'll see.
Okay, when I was living in an apartment in my mid-20s, my upstairs neighbor, I don't like that. I don't like that if you live in the same complex and then you get asked out. I feel like that's scary. My upstairs neighbor saw me in the hallway one night and asked me to dinner. I was caught off guard and I felt bad and I didn't want to hurt his feelings by saying no. He was a smoker, ew, and would smoke his cigarettes out on the deck above me, and that was a huge ick for me right away.
Mm-hmm.
Important point, this was my first date. Really, I was and still am a shy girl. So we go to Firebirds for dinner and I'm so nervous, not because of him, but because I'm me and I'm uncertain about the whole thing.
Yeah.
I arrived 30 minutes early and I sat at the bar and I had 2 drinks to ease my anxiety. I told the bartender and 2 of the waitresses what was going on, and for the rest of the night, they kept an eye on me and my date, which is
That's
honestly
good.
clutch.
That's smart.
Midway through the meal, he excuses himself to go to the restroom, and the waitress stops by and says, "We're all watching, and we agree it's going well if you're into him." And I wasn't. Not
That's
because of
weird.
anything outwardly offensive. I just didn't like his smoking habit, nor his mention of past recreational drug use during the date. Fair. You get to decide. I'm as much of a rule follower as it gets, and this is just not my type of guy. My date comes to an end, and I wriggle out of any awkward physical interaction by thanking him for dinner and saying I need to go run an errand. LMAO, because well, we both live in the same apartment building, so I obviously can't just head straight home because he'd be there too.
Dang.
Meanwhile, I circle the building a few times, repark, and head back into the bar. The bartender and waitresses squeal, "We were hoping you'd come back to give us an update." We proceeded to unpack every detail of the date, and it was a real moment of sisterhood, and it was a cheerful end to a weird night. As for the neighbor guy, I didn't hear from him for a month, but could audibly hear him banging someone upstairs for a few weeks later in the middle of the night. Gross. When he followed up and asked for another date via text, I lied and said I started seeing someone else. Bullet dodged.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, honestly, really smart to go early. And
yeah.
if you're going like somewhere alone, be like, "Hey, just FYI, I don't really know this guy. Can you keep an eye?"
And like, I don't know. I hate when people know where if people were to admit this
Yeah.
as an adult, if you live alone and people know where you live, like that
is
sucks.
scary. That is scary. I would not like that either. Yeah. Like,
Oh.
even, yeah, that's just unfortunate.
I'd be getting a Ring doorbell.
Immediately.
Be like, hopefully he doesn't but he lives directly above her too, because he'd smoke his cigs. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, that was crazy. I can't get over how just like the audacity of people.
I'm just glad I never had to deal with that. And I say never had to because I chose not to.
Yeah,
I did not go on a date until I was 23.
I also feel like you would have been asked on dates before then.
I wasn't.
But like, you know what I'm saying? If you were a little maybe more into it,
Yeah.
if they were talking to you.
If I put myself out there, then yeah. I was not on the internet.
I think you could have
That is the majority of what like dating was when we were in college. Was Tinder was actually bigger.
Huge.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, that was our era.
I also
So I
feel
did
like
not
though
participate.
you could have bagged a few IW guys easy. Pass, fair.
Not that I have no idea. Like,
Just
just didn't talk to anybody.
None of them interested you.
No.
I do have to say though, you are pretty good at putting off like a I don't really want to talk to you energy.
That
if you
is
don't,
a problem. I know, but also
it's not a problem.
well, I don't think I do that intentionally all the time, and sometimes people are like, "Do you hate me?" Like,
Sometimes I do have
no,
people
I
be
just
like,
don't really want to talk. Like, not because I don't like you, because I don't have the energy.
sometimes I
to
do
speak
have
to
people
you.
be like, "Does Lauren like me?" And I'll be like, "Yeah."
Just don't talk.
I'm like, she's just like not really chatty.
As I say on my podcast, I only
But you're
talk.
with me.
I only talk when you talk. Yeah. Yep.
So no, I'll be like, "No, Lauren really likes you."
Yeah,
What are you talking
What
about?
do you mean?
That's
What would
weird.
make you say that?
That's weird that you'd ask that. And I'm like, I never see that side. You always talk to me. So thanks.
Yeah.
I'm chosen.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's helpful though for not going on dates with weird people.
Yeah.
I'm a little more social than that. I feel like I would lead people on probably. I did.
Oh, for sure. You did.
So
Yeah.
it's all right. I'd always get invited to
Committed relationship.
I get invited to parties a lot in college too.
Just so social.
And it's because I'd bring up like, "Hey, what's going on?" in the elevator
Yeah.
or like in the hall, and they're like, "You want to come to our jungle juice party?" I'd be like,
You're like, no.
"Not my style.
Pass.
I gotta go be depressed in my dorm room and FaceTime my
That
boyfriend."
doesn't sound fun. I would rather go cry.
I have to actually go cry and eat Reese's pumpkins and FaceTime my boyfriend and write letters to my best friend.
That sounds more fun than
Jungle juice. Alcohol's scary, and so are you. Random O-lineman that I don't know. But it's fine. So we didn't have a lot of spooky dates to talk about ourselves.
No,
So
sorry.
thanks
I don't have any spooky dates.
Thanks for providing us
I know, that
with
was fun.
some spooky, scary, and horrifying.
Really scary. In the week leading up to Halloween, I hope you're spooked.
Yeah. And I hope that all of you out there that may be going on some dates, please stay safe.
Yes. Yes. Always have somebody have your location.
Yes. And honestly, again, maybe go early if it's a public place and you don't know them.
Public place in general is probably a good idea.
And honestly,
Or with others.
maybe have like bear spray on your keychain.
Yeah.
Or mace or something.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to kiss you and you don't want to kiss them.
See ya. Get running.
Literally disgusting. Okay. Well, have a great week, besties. Stay spooky.
Stay spooky.
Bye.
Bye.